Hello everybody, welcome to another deck showcase, MTG Arena deck showcase. Today we have Golgari Control, and it's kind of self-explanatory. You can see the cards here on the screen. Um, we have some Bloodchief's Thirst, some Eliminate, some Heartless Axe to, deal with creature spells. Again, most of this is dealing with creature control, otherwise we're just trying to stomp. So if you came here from Aether Hub, you know I put Golgari Control / Stomp. And so that's why, because we're just trying to beat the crap out of them with some creatures. We're trying our hardest to get our big creatures out as early as possible. So that's possible due to cards like Lotus Cobra, Cultivate, Llanowar Visionary, a couple of Beanstalk Giants, all ramping up to Vivian, Garrick, Thorn Mammoth, Ugin, all on the top end. Usually, if I can get an Ugin, it's a automatic scoop. Nobody likes to play against Ugin, but I felt like I had a lot of mana most games, and I needed something to bring in on the very end, the very top end. And we can get to 8 mana in some games very quickly, so that seemed like a good addition to me. Obviously, if you the deck list will be in the description. If you came from Aether Hub, thank you. Consider please hitting the subscribe button. It does, let me know that people are watching. And I think I posted my first one last week, and so basically I'm just going to try to do this every time I put a new deck up, so that way there's a video and people can look at the video before they decide to download or play the deck if they want to. So yeah, we're just going to jump right into it. Like last time, we're just going to go into the play queue. It's not super tested on ranked, although I have won quite a few ranked games with it. So we're just going to jump right into play here and see what we can do. So I have found a lot of success with this deck so far. It seems to be doing pretty well. There are a lot of creature decks out there, so I feel like that might be why, because we have some cheap creature removal that we can do. So that's why, I think. So 2 lands, 2 Vivians, Ugin, and an Extinction Event. As much as I'd love to keep this, I don't know that it's the smartest, although we're on the play. We can scry, we can at least get a Lotus Cobra out, depending on what we draw. So really with this deck, I feel like it comes down to your opening hand. So that's why I'm kind of considering keeping it. But I'm going to mulligan. Let's see what happens. 3 lands. Yeah, we'll keep that. We'll get rid of the Garrick. And we'll go from here. We can really hate on their creatures. And we do have the 1 black. There's no double black here, so we're good. Another Extinction Event off the top is not what I wanted to see, to be honest with you. And now we're not getting anything to play. So that's kind of the trouble when you're playing against slower decks as well. Cloudkin Seer does the most damage when it enters the battlefield, just like that. But I am going to kill it just because we are trying to control the field. It was his turn, nothing really crazy. We hard slam the Llanowar Visionary there. Get a land, play it, pass. Llanowar is always nice because you get that card draw, you get an extra mana, all those good things. Although they are going to get rid of it with the Apparition, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. So we'll get another swamp with our Fabled Passage, and we'll wait till their next turn to see what they want to do. Heartless Act, maybe they target it with a card. They're playing like Maul of the Skyclaves or whatever. They might just be playing a counter, so we'll just go ahead. Nope, no counter, and we'll just get a 3/3 here, which is fine. We have enough mana. We have 5. We can get a Vivian out and start making our tokens. And they got a Broodmoth, so we may want to just kill that straight up right now. Yeah, we definitely do. So I'm just going to Bloodchief's Thirst, call it a day. Swing it in with our 3/3 Illusion. Pass the turn. I never draw this bad, so I don't know what the deal is. But that Owl's kind of a pain, considering he can just play the Birth, Get it out. Yeah, this isn't looking great for us, considering we haven't drawn anything, really. Although I will just Heartless Act this so I can get in for 3 before they play their defender, or before they get their defender from the Birth of Melodis. So, and I don't really want to cast Extinction Event on Even, considering the Illusion's my only source of pressure right now. But they don't have to know what I have in hand. Well, now they know that I don't have anything at instant speed, so. And now we're definitely going to play it on Even, considering they just committed to the board. And we're just going to get rid of everything. I know it gets rid of mine, but it helps the game go prolong a little bit. Maybe I can draw into something good eventually. We'll see what happens, though. Another Fable Passage. Not what we want, but we'll play it. Get a Swamp. Oh, man. This is no good. We have an Eliminate in our hand. If they play anything less than 3, we can get rid of it. Another Extinction Event. Again, not what we wanted to see. Okay, so now the Extinction Event on Even is pretty cool here because we can just get rid of it. And it had hexproof, so we don't want that. And we don't really want to play the Thorn Mammoth until this thing is gone. But we will target the Life's Bounty to get rid of that right now. Because I don't want him to be able to play another creature to save. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So, another Fabled Passage. We'll get another Swamp because I like even lands. And we'll wait till next turn to cast our Thorn Mammoth. They're just going to take my land, I guess. They don't have any other options. Okay. Whatever. I could have tapped it, I guess, so that way you didn't get any more mana. So we're going to throw out the Garrick here. No counter. Make some 2/2 wolves to go from here. I don't know what he's got in his hand at instant speed, but he couldn't counter my Garrick, so I don't know what he's got. But if you play some creatures, we can Thorn Mammoth. They'll get rid of my Garrick, okay. That's fine with me, to be honest. It is what it is. Shatter the Sky, get rid of those, fine. I don't know what he planned to do there. Now I play the Thorn Mammoth. Just to get it out, see what happens. He'll probably get rid of it somehow. But, you know, Garrick was more important to me to get out that turn. And I didn't really count on him having a second Shatter the Sky right now, but that's okay. So we'll see what happens. He can get anything from the grave, to be honest. I'm just gonna get more land with this. I have no reason to play it as a creature, considering he could just get the Skyclave Apparition and steal it. So I don't know what else he's gonna target. Probably the Luminous Broodmoth, I guess. But we have a way to deal with that in Bloodchief's Thirst. So we'll see how many games we get in today. I don't want to go for too long, obviously. But, you know. So now I play Extinction Event on Even. And get rid of both of these. Because it exiles, and I don't want them to be able to come back to another Elspeth Conquers Death. I mean, he can put a whole bunch of counters on. That's fine with me. I don't really care that much, to be honest. Unless he drew a counter now. Which he didn't. Okay. We'll get more land. Why not? Thin our deck. I can't believe we haven't run into any of our 4 Vivians. Is he just going to put a whole bunch of counters on? I guess so. Wow, I really can't believe we haven't run into any Vivians, one Garrick, no, nothing at all, really. I mean, we have the two giants that we used, but they're just gonna shuffle everything back, draw 7 more. I don't know what their plan is with the stack that they have. I don't know if they run any counters or kill spells or what. Banishing Light is a start. I mean, I can also Ugin -4 at this point if I get Ugin next turn. It's gonna hit me for 5 with the Heliod again. And he's gonna emote. I mean, I don't understand how much we have to thin our deck in order to draw something worthwhile here. Like, look at how many lands we have left. Not very many. So... maybe I should have played that, but whatever. I gotta do something. He's got a lot going on. Alright. I mean, we'll see what happens with our next draw, but this is looking bleak, considering they have 9 damage on board. And that's 10, so we give up there. So that kind of sucked, because it didn't really give us a chance to see any of our, like, best cards, like Vivian. A Vivian into... anything really. A Vivian into that Thorn Mammoth would have given us either an Elder Gargaroth or a Questing Beast, should we have decided to go with the Questing Beast instead. So that would have been a fun combo, but no Vivians, no Beasts, nothing really doing there. Now we have the Beast and an Eliminate, 2 Beanstalk Giants. I'm going to keep it, but we really need a land. Bad. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to play the Fabled Passage first. Grab a Swamp. Just so that way next turn I can hold up Eliminate should I need it. There's the land we needed. A second green would have been great, but we can get one with Beanstalk Giant. Now I think we just Visionary. We draw a card. He could kill it, I'm sure. He's playing black and red. But that's fine, honestly. If he kills it. But if he doesn't, we have 4 mana. We can cast our Questing Beast anyway. And it's just something else to have on board. So, if we draw another land, we cast Vivian. And now we don't. So now we play Llanowar Visionary again. Draw a card. It's a land. That's cool. Fine with me. Now, obviously, he wants to kill my stuff, so I'm just going to play these out and see what happens. Weird that I'm drawing 3 black and 1 green. It was quite the opposite for a while last game. So that's kind of weird. But we're just going to go with the Vivian. We'll +1, make an Elk. My default is Vigilance, but it doesn't have to be. Obviously, if I know they have flyers, I'll put Reach on it. But other than that, you know, no reason not to do Vigilance. And obviously, he paid the full cost for that to kill my Vivian. Now we're just going to go with the aggro, and he quit. Okay. So what I was thinking there was we would just go with the aggro play, swing in with these 2, and hold up Eliminate on his turn. But at 18, for some reason, seeing 9 damage made him quit. So we'll go for one more, considering that was kind of a slow, not a slow, but a short video. Wow, a short game. So we'll go for another one, see what we can get. Hopefully, I kind of wanted to show off like a Vivian into Elder Gargaroth into questing beast type thing. But we'll see if we can get it. If not, I'm not all that worried about it, but it is what it is. Okay, so 3 lands, a Lotus, a Cultivate, Extinction Event, and a Questing Beast. We're on the play. This is an automatic keep for me. Seeing 2 lands in Lotus Cobra is good enough for me. This is going to be mono white, I bet. So we'll keep that on top. But yeah, seeing the Lotus Cobra is really good right away. I mean, mono white always gets the best draw, so it doesn't really matter at this point what we do, if I'm being honest. Because again, mono white always gets their draws. This is going to be a Maul of the Skycleaves. Oh, Skyclave Apparition. Okay, so there goes my ramp. So next turn I had a Questing Beast, but now I don't. And he's going to get him for 4. So he's going to be really mad when I play... I was going to play Extinction Event, but maybe not next turn. I don't need to cultivate yet. I can Llanowar Visionary and draw a card, which ends up being another land. If he plays another odd creature, that'd be great. Well, I don't know if this works. We'll see. Because I am going to go for it on odd. So let's see. Because it exiles, so I don't think indestructible really matters in this situation, but we'll find out. So what he could do is sacrifice his Alseid anyway and turn off his Heliod. I'm just going to go anyway. I kind of forgot that that killed my creature, but that's fine. Kind of turned off his deck for a minute there. And I'm totally fine trading my illusion for just to block the Heliod here. I mean, this is kind of nuts, to be honest. Like, it's mono white right now is, like, I'm guessing the hardest deck to beat, considering that every single time I play mono white, they get their perfect curve. You know, 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, so on and so forth. So that's pretty fun. I'm gonna quit, and before I get even more mad, I'm gonna... You see what I'm kind of trying to do with the deck, though. I just wanted to throw a few games in here just to see what we could do. But obviously, it's 5:30. Everybody's home from school and trying to go into the play queue and bully people, I guess. So, with their top meta decks. But this is the deck again. You see what I'm trying to do with it. You know, I'm trying to ramp up into Ugin, Thorn Mammoth, Garrick, Vivian. Obviously, you know, when you're not drawing any of these against right off the jump against mono white, it's over. Especially once they get like their dog out that protects, or that Alseid. You know, obviously you saw that kind of ruined my whole Extinction Event play. So that's the deck. Feel free to try it out. I wish I could show you my MTG assistant, but it doesn't show up because I'm only recording the game. So it does have a, right now in the play queue, it's at a 77% win rate after that loss. So it is a good deck. I have been winning against with it in both play queue and ranked. It's just we ran into some pretty bad matchups there. So if you did enjoy the video, feel free to like it. You don't have to. If you want to leave a comment, let me know what I should do next, or give me any tips or any suggestions, feel free to do so. And of course, if you want to see more deck showcases and stuff like that, just leave a like, subscribe for me. Just lets me know that people are liking what I'm doing. So thank you again. Have a great day, and I'll catch you guys next time.